Honey, we're home right where we belong. We are playing with you on the radio for another 3.5 hours of wacky, kooky fun on National Radio Day. Yes, more on that later. Let the parade of gifts begin. Hello, Donnie. Welcome to Tuesday. It is show number 1,314, 1314. Wouldn't it be cool if we could get to like 2,000 and then we sign off? Maybe 1,500. How about that? Maybe we'll do 1,500 and then just ride off into the sunset. Susie would like that. Speaking of Susie, check her out. She's on Facebook Live right now, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. Nurse Terry, first one in. Good morning to you, Lady Pants. Thank you, Johnny Castillo, for supporting our show and sponsoring our Facebook Live. Forecast today, mix of sun and clouds, cool and breezy with a high of 70, sunny and 74 for Wednesday, humping around. It is 57 right now, and let's say hello and good morning to you, Susie.
Good morning, everybody.
And now that recreational weed is legal, check out this anti-weed ad.
Don't smoke that, but just drink a cold beer instead. 'Cause legal pot could make our industry dead.
When it comes to feeling good, beer beats marijuana hands down. No messy papers to roll, no funny smells. Say no to legalizing marijuana and crack open a cold one instead. Please? We're really scared you potheads will put us out of business. Thank you.
Keep pot legal. You want to get high, take it when you want to get high.
And there you go. We are off and running. Susie, good morning to you, by the way. And how are you feeling today? Did you peep out the moon on the way in?
Yes.
So I'm driving into work at my usual 3:20, 3:30, whenever it is I leave my house. And I have the sunroof open because it's so cool out right now. I mean, it's 57 right now. It's very, it was very hard to get out of the bed today, quite honestly. Anywho, and full moon, the big blue badass super moon. And, man, it appeared huge. Unfortunately, I was just walking in our parking lot because I look like a crazy person. And it's behind the clouds. I wanted to take a pic and post it on our Facebook Live comment section, you know. And so I'm driving with one hand. I know it's against the law. And, you know, you're supposed to be an example, Mr. Schaefer. But there's nobody else on the road when I'm driving in, and I got my hand out the window, arm up the window, whatever, taking pics. I wasn't even looking at the moon. I'm looking ahead because, you know, I was breaking the law, and I'm taking pictures of it, and yeah, just not a good pic. Yeah, I don't know. Did you have any
A+ for effort, though?
Did you have a good look in it? I mean, it was clear. It was beautiful, clear. Yeah.
I think I took a picture yesterday on the way in.
Yeah, but last night, this morning is the big ass super blue moon.
Right.
The big ass super moon. Anyway, it looks cool. If you get a chance, people, maybe I'll go out there, you know, before the sun comes up and try to take another one. Because I don't know. I mean, yeah, you've seen full moons before, but it's, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of cool, man. All right, Susie, we got to start out with some sad news. Somebody I really loved. It was actually somebody I wanted to meet and interview, and our paths never crossed. I'm kind of sad. I have interviewed some biggies, including Donald Trump, when he was coming to Atlanta for some business seminar thingy jobby. I had him on the air, and we talked about 5 minutes about hair care products.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
sure.
I didn't even really get around to it. I just says, okay, let's start with the big question everybody wants to know, and I've got a copy of it somewhere. Anyway, who does your hair? And he just started cracking up. My first question was, who does your hair? And he just started laughing. I mean, you got to have some regiment, dude, that you do because your hair is too dang thick. I mean, what kind of shampoo is it? Is it like Pantene? You know,
right.
Anyway, and he just cracked up. He answered every one of my questions. He didn't dodge any of them. Of course, he wasn't a politician then. Anyway, I always wanted to interview Phil Donahue because I always liked him. You know why I liked Phil Donahue? First off, he's a legend. He's a pioneer. He passed away, by the way. When was it? Sunday?
Yes.
88 years old, peacefully, family by his side. That girl, Marlo Thomas. You ever watch that show when you were a kid?
No.
Well, it's probably might have been in syndication when you were, because you weren't born until what, 70? Yeah,
Correct.
she was. Yeah, I used to watch that show. I loved her. Anyway, so cute. They were married for 44 years. They met on his show. Okay. He had her on well, I don't know if they met there, but he had her on the show a couple of times, and they just gushed over each other.
Aw.
And I have a clip of that here I'm going to play in a minute. Phil's from Cleveland, Ohio, by the way.
Right? Yes.
Born in Cleveland on December 21st, 1935. Here's why I liked him. He was the first guy on TV who was real. He would get upset. He would hammer people. But he did it in such a way, like Dr. Phil seems mean when he does it, even though I love when Dr. Phil would do that. Phil Donahue didn't seem mean when he did it. It was just raw emotion. It was the first TV talk show that I'm aware of that actually took phone calls from viewers while it was on.
Okay.
Took questions from the audience, and Phil would get into it, and go and just, scrap.
Sure.
And I used to love it. And I thought I had the drop. I probably do somewhere where Phil, and he would always stand there, and when they would go to a caller, and he would look kind of funny, and he'd go, "It's a caller there. There's a caller there. Caller, you're on the air." He would do that, and then they would, "Hello? Caller, you're on." It was great. And he would rip them. Anyway, Phil Donahue Show debuted in 1967, a 29-year syndicated run. It focused on a single topic featuring the host and a guest. He did have a live audience, and I said he answered, let them ask questions. People called in. Oprah says her show wouldn't have existed if Phil hadn't paved the way. Well, yeah, he was the first huge, monster, successful show. And once he had it, others are like, hey, I bet you there's other people out there that can do it. Now look at all the yippy dippy skippy shows that are on now. That's all because of Phil. He was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in May of this year, survived by his wife, Marlo Thomas. They were married for 44 years until his passing on Sunday. Last year, when the couple celebrated their 43rd anniversary, Marlo told People magazine about the 3 L's that keeps their romance alive: love, listening, and lust.
Oh, okay.
You guys got the 3 L's, you and the tot?
I'm not sure about the listening part, but the other 2 were good.
He doesn't listen. Yeah.
I don't listen.
Anyway, he's got a couple of kids, 3 kids, Michael Donahue, Daniel Donahue, Kevin Donahue, actually 3 boys and a daughter, Mary Rose Donahue. He had a son, Jim, who passed away in 2014. So I was not aware that Phil was sick. Were you aware that Phil was sick?
I did not know.
They kept that out of the spotlight. Well, I'm going to play a clip, and I got the video up on our Twitter page. If you give it a rip, you can go up there and see the video. It's just adorable. It's very short. It's he was basically hitting on Marlo. Well, maybe he wasn't, or maybe she was hitting on him. I don't know. It was at the end of one of the shows that they were on, and he grabs her hand when he's touching her hand when she starts to speak to him.
I'm sorry that we are out of time. You are really fascinating.
No, but you are wonderful. I said it when we were off there, and I want to say you are loving and generous, and you like women, and it's a pleasure. And whoever is the woman in your life is very lucky.
Well, thank you very much.
Marlo, you tramp. You're coming on to Phil on national TV. Anyway, R.I.P. Phil Donahue. See, that's the thing that stinks, is a lot of people that you admire, you look up to, as we get older. I mean, it's either them or us. So either we go or, all the people that we enjoyed go. So anyway, R.I.P. Phil. All right, Susie, are you participating in Summerween this year?
Oh, yes. Yes.
You are?
Uh-huh. I am.
You have any Halloween music, scary music here? I should have had something ready. I should have had something, Monster Mash or something. I was looking for stuff. I wasn't aware that this is a thing, but it is a thing.
It is a thing, yes.
It is called Summerween. And if you go to any of the big retailers right now, I was blown away a week ago when I was in Costco. They've already got Halloween candy out.
Oh, for sure, yes. I saw that at Kroger.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to go, people.
No,
all right, we're good with this.
Halloween candy. You don't buy it in August and then give it out in October. what you're doing is you're buying it now and you're eating it now, and then you're going to buy more
Yeah.
for the end of October.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's pretty
I mean,
much
I don't know what the shelf life is on, the mini candy bars or whatever it is that you buy, but I always buy it week of. So it's fairly fresh. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Yeah. Kids want fresh candy. Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
they don't care because it's free candy and they're little criminals because, they're taking from you. What are they giving us back? Nothing. An occasional cute costume, sure. But really? All yours little beggars coming to my porch. Anyway, the big retailers have already unveiled their Halloween decoration lines.
Yeah.
And if you don't get them soon, they're going to be sold out. You don't want to miss out.
Yes, that's so true.
No, it's BS. It's BS.
No, you got to buy the good stuff now because come Halloween, they'll have Christmas decorations out and they won't have Halloween. And you're looking for Halloween, but all you have is Christmas.
Here's the thing. We put up, the couple of fake pumpkins that we have, and we call it a day. We're not into the whole Halloween because it is the devil's holiday. Okay.
Okay.
Here's what I wasn't aware of. According to Halloween enthusiasts, the shopping season begins on July 5th.
Yes.
July 5th
Mhm. Yep.
for Halloween.
Yep. Summerween.
From 12-foot skeletons at Home Depot to spooky 3-wick candle holders at Bath and Body Works, everything you can imagine is available now because we're in the middle of Summerween. Isn't that a song by Seals and Crofts? Summerween makes me feel fine. Oh, no, Summer Breeze. Was that Seals and Crofts? I don't know. Probably was. Who knows? The memory comes in and out. So
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
kind of a blur. Maybe it was the margaritas I had last night at a restaurant I'm not going to name because I want to rip them so bad. Let me just tell you this about our dinner last night with the Kikers and me and Josh and Sharon. I had to bus our own table because there was so much crap on our table. Our server was lame. The food was okay. Service was horrible, but I can't say anything more than that because
What area of the city were you
I'm
in?
not telling you because you'll figure it out.
It wasn't Cinco, right?
No,
Okay.
never. No. That's where I should have went.
Is it a restaurant that had a sweet deal with us?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
That means yes.
So here's the deal. So I said something to the server. Hey, could we place an order? And she said, I'm the only one here. No, there's only 2 of us in this whole place. And I went,
Oh no,
I
that's
said-
the clue.
and here's what I said. Well, that sounds like a you problem. Sharon's like, oh my gosh, why did you say that? I'm like, I don't want to hear about people that didn't show up to work. We're here. We want to spend our money. Start busting your ass because she was just standing at the bar talking to her girlfriend who was sitting at the bar having a margie.
Oh, well,
I
that's
watched
not
her
good.
for a good minute,
well,
minute
yeah,
and a
you
half,
can't do
and
that.
they were chuckling and they were laughing. And then she says something to me. There's only 2 of us here for the whole restaurant. I'm like, that sounds like a you problem. What would you have said? What would you have said, Tiffany? Would you have said that?
I would have said to the tat, okay, we're taking a stand and we're out. If I knew there was only 2 people, that pretty much tells you how the night's going to go there.
Honestly, I don't know how that restaurant stays open.
Wow.
But
Okay.
anywho,
Well, it's
back
probably
to
not
whatever.
gonna
What
be.
were we talking about?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Summerween.
We're on the no, we're moved off that. Side hustle alert, Susie. There's a new report out about adults, grown ass adults, creating lemonade stands to run as side hustles to pay off their student loan debt.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's not for me, though.
I don't have a problem with that. I
Yeah.
really don't. Imagine a 20 or 30 something year old taking a break from their regular gig and hawking lemonade to compete with the 8-year-olds down the street. Now, I don't think they're doing it on street corners. I think they're going to like different festivals, and you know what I mean.
Oh, sure.
Because
Maybe
some of
like
the things that I looked, pictures that I saw were pretty elaborate with huge signs. Some of them have their own canopy. You know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it was a
okay.
pretty big
Yep.
deal. But that's what's going on. Lemonade stands, almost like food trucks, where the business owners are investing in equipment, menus, multiple different flavors, syrups, styles of lemonade, and all that is factored into the price. One of the lemonade stands that they profiled in the report was charging $8 a lemonade.
Ooh.
Has that got
Hmm.
vodka in it? Because he got my attention. But if not, yeah, I'm not feeling you. Anyway, I don't have a problem with it. They're banging on these people. Look, I would rather have these people pay off their college debts this way than standing there with their hand out waiting for Grandpa Joe to pay off their debt that they willingly took and said they were going to pay back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say good for them. The Gen Zers, millennials, whatever, whoever's doing it, I say go for it. All right, Susie, some things seem to be perfectly acceptable to others, but they're a pet peeve of yours, and it really gets under your skin. There's a thread on Ask Reddit. What's a social habit everybody seems to accept, but you find really annoying? More than 8,000 responses have come in. Here's a couple of the best. Not everything has to be filmed. Every time there's something, the first thing you see is people whipping their, yeah.
Okay.
Even though today when I was driving in, I saw the full moon and I was taking a pic. But I don't normally do that. Kids blasting whatever TV show on their iPads in the middle of a restaurant while I'm trying to eat. The kids can watch whatever, but somebody teach them to use headphones. Okay. I saw something in church and I know the people. Should I say something? They're in there with their toddler who should be in the kids area, not in the service. 2 years old. I know their grandparents. And the 2-year-old boy sitting there the entire service watching the iPhone. We all know that when you're a toddler, your brain, it's jacking your brain. When you're starting kids on electronics that young, that's child abuse, in my opinion. Should I say something? I'm still struggling with that, Susie. Still struggling with it. How about this? You come in for work when you're sick as F. Stay the F home. Yeah, that's me. I'll abuse that. I come in when I'm sick. I don't care.
In sick too.
I know you do. People who shop in the middle of a busy walk or stop in the middle of a busy walkway to check their phones. You know, it's like they hit pause on the world, and yet that doesn't really happen. At the airport, people will start blocking the baggage carousel as if they're the only ones trying to get their bags. Tipping everywhere. I don't mind tipping the server who serves me, but I only gave her a $3 tip on a $36 bill last night. Sorry.
Right. I know.
Service sucked.
Right.
Anywho, being late every time. Okay, that one's for Paul. Filming at a concert. Nothing looks dumber than you standing still, cell phone in the air, trying to hold it steady while you're filming the singer. I'm sorry, but when you watch it back, you're going to notice that it's garbage. Concerts are special moments, and they'll never be repeated. Stay in the moment. Put your phone down. Being expected to be constantly available via social media, chat, text, and call at all hours of the day and night. And if you try to opt out, it seems as you're weird or antisocial. In the last one, bringing your effing dog everywhere. Wow, some of these people are bitter.
Wow.
Including in stores. And I freaking love dogs, but come on. Don't just assume they should be able to come to social gatherings. Well, if I had a dog that I took around with me, and if I was going to somebody's house or whatever, and I was invited somewhere, I would ask them.
Right.
Hey, can I bring my dog, and let them say yay or nay? I don't have a problem. When I see a dog in a store, I kind of like it because I like other people's dogs. Because I can get the same high by, he's a good boy.
Yeah, sure,
and then I don't have to deal with, being a dog owner, which is like having a child.
Yes.
You know? You know that better than anybody, Susan.
My second child.
Yeah. Anywho, so there you go. There's some, if you got any that they may have missed, pet peeves, you can text or call those bad boys in at 419-240-1935. Hey, Susie, it's now news quickies time.
Woohoo!
Would you like some news quickies? Here we go. President Biden spoke last night at the Democratic National Convention. He said he's sad that he had to quit the race, but he's confident that Oprah will make a great president.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
It's just a joke, people. The trainer who worked with Lassie has died at the age of 83. Ironically, Susie, he died after he fell into a well and a dog wasn't available to warn others. That's really Lassie's bark.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome? What is it, girl? What is it, girl? Caitlin Clark broke the WNBA's 26-year-old record for assists in a single season by a rookie. Man, that's crazy. The WNBA has been around for 26 years. And finally, Kevin Costner's Horizon will hit streaming services this Friday, giving viewers the opportunity to ignore it again, only this time from home.
Oy, okay.
I love it. And that is today's News Quickies. All right, Susie, special day today.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
Who listens to radio? That go where you go, medium talk radio. That's with you every night through the long commuter fight. And in the morning with your toasted mama lady-o.
John.
What is FM?
Who listens to radio? No matter if it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. Who listens to radio? Only 150 million.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
150 million people.
The radio.
I think I heard of that. It's called the radio.
Still today, even in 2024, it's still the most listened to media of all media. I know podcasts, all that crap, they're very popular, but radio is still as
okay.
ever. I'll even look up the stats for you later on because
Thank
today is
you.
National Radio Day, Susie, and that one right there was Sarah Vaughan, accompanied by the Quincy Jones Orchestra. It's so cool. I just love it. So today is National Radio Day. Turn up the volume. Celebrate the great invention and communications medium. The invention of the radio goes back to the 1800s. A number of inventors played a role in creating this important medium, and a number of inventions and discoveries were required to make the radio a reality. So today, hashtag National Radio Day. What is your first memory of radio? These are all the little questions, the discussion we're going to have. What is your first memory of radio? Who's your favorite radio DJ growing up? Whatever happened to blank, former Toledo DJ? Somebody that's not here anymore, and you wonder what happened to him. And what do you love about radio?
Okay, those are fun.
I
Fun.
love, and the reason why I got into it is, well, the radio is what got me into radio. I'll explain that later on in the show. I love the fact, Susie, that you and I can turn on these microphones and we can reach people right where they are, in their car, at work, at home, in the shower, naked. We're right there with them. That's why I love radio. Yeah. Chicka bow bow. All right. Happy National Radio Day. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Here's who you're celebrating with. Demi Lovato, 32. Ben Barnes is 43. He was Billy Russo on The Punisher. He was Prince Caspian in the Chronicles of Narnia movies. You ever see those movies?
No, I didn't.
I love
I
those
didn't.
movies. Good stuff. Giselle in Enchanted and Amelia Earhart in Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian. Amy Adams, she's so cute. She's 50. Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, he's 54. We got any Limp Bizkit in the system?
No.
How about KRS-One, rap pioneer? He's 59.
No.
Al Roker, 70. Ooh, Led Zeppelin.
Oh.
Got some Zeppelin. Maybe play Stairway to Heaven so I can go take a big poop. Robert Plant, 76. He blows the mighty trombone for the band Chicago. Jimmy Pankow, 77. And Connie Chung, married to Maury Povich, 78 today. Pints and Prayers, Napoleon N, Listener Lee, Greg the Maintenance Guy, and Carnicon Black, Rick Flynn, and Bob in Florida. Don't move. Dope the Day is next on RQN.
Let me try.
All right, peeps.
Okay, I'm just stepping in. And,
Susie's going to refresh the other computers.
wow. Skechers put the
I
comfort. Yeah. We told you. Find
actually
Skechers
have
listed for
to,
the Skechers store. Skechers.com.
I gotta get
or wherever style
I'm gonna turn the air on, but I'll wait till Susie comes back.
gotten tons of UTIs.
Beauty.
Never worked for me, and I was desperate for a way to
Okay, let me check my phone. Let's see. Oh, a little tired, a little tired. Did you find the Tuesday show open?
No, I'm gonna have to have Paul
Do a deep dive.
get a fresh one. I mean, I got time, but I'm just saying. I got time, people. But I had it this morning, and then I auto refreshed, and then I didn't have it. So I don't know what happens overnight where crap disappears.
There's ghosts.
I had
The ghost of Mark Standrick, Mark and Wendy,
and
is
then,
still in the building, Susie.
Oh, yeah.
Look at my niece. She's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
Lexi.
Yeah, cute.
All right.
There,
I'll
cool.
check something out here.
I think that was it. I think we're-
I want to, just for the fun of it, I want to see AJ's video.
Okay, about 30 seconds.
17,000 plays.
I know, that is so crazy.
Isn't that crazy? It's cray. How many more?
15 seconds, just one.
All right, I got to switch your mic back over, people.
$5:30 Club on 93.5 WRQN.
A beautiful day in the TOL today. A mix of sun and clouds, cool and breezy with a high of 70. A crisp 57 right now at WRQN. Dope of the day, please, Susie.
It's time for Denny Schaefer's Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley, 419-865-7300 on 93.5 WRQN.
Now, this is how you win an argument. A Minnesota woman is facing charges after hitting her boyfriend with her car while they were on their way to couples therapy. Come on. 30-year-old Veronica Gass, she's behind the wheel. Her boyfriend was in the passenger seat. They've been fighting all day. Things got heated on the drive, and he ends up breaking up with her on the drive to the therapist. He says he told her their relationship was over and asked her to take him home. But she stopped in the middle of the road, told him to get out. So we did. Then their stories differ after this. He says that they locked eyes as he crossed in front of the car. A crucial mistake. Well, you're stupid for doing that, dude, if you actually did it. He says she floored it, causing him to fly over the hood, slam into the windshield. He's okay. He ended up with a cut on his right elbow. She ended up with a cracked windshield. He says it happened when she hit him. She says it happened when he punched the windshield out of anger.
Okay.
Somebody's lying. Either way. She also tried to claim she didn't hit him on purpose. Said she didn't see him there. Yeah. The I didn't see him there defense. And then she eventually changed her story and go, okay, I did run into him. So now she's been arrested and all kind of issues. They're only dating a year. Listen, if you're dating a year and you're already in couples therapy, it's time to go your separate ways. I'm just here to tell you, especially if the woman you're dating is Veronica Gass. Veronica, come on down the station. We'll give you a certificate that says on this Tuesday, the 20th of August, 2024 in the year of our Lord, Susie, tell me what she is.
You are the dope of the day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Shirley on 93.5 WRQN.
Sit down. Come on.
Yeah, all right, back to us here, people. All right. Shout out Brian Oberly at the Vault Antiques and Treasures. Superfan wannabe Cindy, saw her at the remote. There's last night's moon. She sent a pic.
Oh, that's awesome. Now,
That
how
ain't
come some
bad.
pictures turn out better than. Ugh, okay.
Nice pic from Superfan. There's Terry. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is nice.
Maybe I'll have him post them on the comment section on the on Facebook. On the the live we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Can't you do that on a? Couldn't they put them in the comments?
Yeah. Or we could also
Chad just sent me one.
we could when our Facebook Live is over, we could do just all right, let's see your
Dump
super
pic.
moon, blue moon pics. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me try something. Where are we? Right here. Let's see if I can cut and paste and just pop it in there.
Okay.
Paste. No.
Son of a-
Not letting me. I tried.
Okay, about a minute.
I
A minute.
Joey Midnight sent a pic. And that's not a bad pic, but you got a blurred line in the middle of it.
Okay, about 30 seconds.
Darwin, the filter guy. Could you please tell me the name of the restaurant? Nope.
August 24th, the Lexus of Toledo Rock the Runway Fashion Show will take place at the Glass.
Oh, I said that's not my problem. That's what I said to the woman. That's not my
Oh.
problem.
Yeah.
SUVs, our pickups cover all the bases in the hottest sports car on the planet. Find yours at DunChevy.com. Together, let's drive. Danny Schaefer in the 530 Club on 93.5 WRQN.
Mix of sun and clouds today. Cool and breezy with a high of 70, 57 now. Actually, you know what I said? I said that's not my problem. Not that's a you problem. I said that's not my problem.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, don't you hate that when you're at a restaurant or any business and they just whine and complain about employees that didn't show up and how hard they're working and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't raised right, man. Just up your game. Just work your butt off. That's what you got to do. You got to put a little hustle in that step. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And no, Darwin the filter guy, I'm not going to tell you what restaurant it was. So back off. If you guess, though, I might. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, we're a number of pictures coming in of the super moon. There's Terry, a picture of the moon from her home office window. Superfan wannabe Cindy. Oh, she texted me a picture of her moon. Does that mean we have to get married now, Cindy? Because I'm looking at your moon. Why don't you guys post those pictures in the comment section on our Facebook Live right now? Brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. See if it'll let you do it.
Try it there.
You know, shout out Brian Oberly at the Vault Antiques and Treasures on Sylvania Avenue. Good morning, DSP. Have a great day. Brian, you do the same, my man. All right, today we're going to talk about radio because it's National Radio Day. So we're at 3225 Arlington. Come on by, parade of gifts. Text me when you're at the gate. I'll get you in. You can bring us breakfast or money.
Scratch offs.
Triple track, Callaway, golf balls. I'll take a dozen of those. scratch off lottery tickets for Susie. Paul gets nothing because he doesn't get it till 7, the slacker. So it's National Radio Day. We're going to have fun with that. That's it for the 5:30 Club. The real show starts next with King's Harvest on RQN. I don't think I switched the mic on that one, but it doesn't matter because no, I didn't play any audio, so it doesn't matter.
Paramedic and firefighter Mark Keller. The procession begins at 11 o'clock at St. Ignatius Catholic Church. They expect traffic on Wheeling to be stopped from 12 to 1 p.m. at the Bar and Star. For that procession, motorists are being asked to avoid that area if possible. Meanwhile, we're days away from finding out if Michigan State Police have a major piece in the case of missing Lenawee County woman Dee Warner. Remains found on one of the family properties is believed to be her, but the autopsy is still pending. After checking with some ammonia tanks,
Didn't I hear they're not doing the autopsy till Wednesday?
Examination found there was a body.
Isn't there some urgency?
Still locked up, is already facing a murder charge in this case.
I think we're
And a quick lotto update tonight. The Mega Millions jackpot up to $498 million.
Right, yeah, there's some
someone hit it big in California last night.
I
So that
get
jackpot resets back to the
sure it's
$20 million starting point. Catch the lucky numbers on the respective nights on 13 Action News at 11 p.m. We are your official lottery station. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
It'll be cool and sunny through the day today with some clouds mixing in. We'll have a high around 70 degrees. Overnight tonight, clear and chilly with a low all the way down to 47 overnight tonight. And for tomorrow, 74 for a high, sunshine and low humidity sticking around. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Sullivan.
Your Right Now traffic is sponsored by Gallon Tackus and Boys Out, your Toledo area car accident lawyers, and Audible. We are off to a great start. We have no accidents to report. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Get immersed in new worlds and ideas with Audible. Explore an incredible selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals, all in one easy app. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
Talking with the number one guy with the number one.
Why is the heat back on?
Joe, are you ready to get
I can smell it.
with your number one buy?
I can smell it.
During the summer sales event,
Why
I ain't gonna lie.
are they just trying to drive me out of the building? Is that what this is all about? All right, you got the different show open then, right?
God, yes.
Turn the heat off.
Unless it gets overwritten by something random.
Chevy is the only place to go. Chevy, together, let's drive. 24
All
month
right.
lease with approved credit, $33.50 due at signing for Equinox, a 24-month lease with approved credit with $39.99 due at signing for Blazer. Taxes, title, and fees extra. No security deposit required. 10,000 miles per year allowed. 25 cents per mile over limit includes lease loyalty and conquest rebate on Equinox and lease loyalty on Blazer. Offer ends.
Remind me to ask Jerry about the thermostat. Why does it do that? It adjusts itself like twice during the 5:30 Club.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll remind her.
Or not. Okay, what do I got going here? So I got Frankel, Night Pew, Carpets by Otto, your CBD store. I got it.
Respectful of us, and I would flat out recommend Shelgo for anyone. It's their roof down. Look at appointment with Shelgo Roofing today.
I find you back in the same aisle. What are you looking for today? More fiber, more laxatives, more of the same ways to manage your constipation? Look, if your constipation with belly pain keeps coming back, you may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C. Ask your doctor how Linzess can help you get ahead of it.
Mary Beth passed away, right? Yeah, Mary Beth Zolik. She
Yeah.
passed away. But Mitch, is he still around?
Did he go to Florida? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's still around, but I don't think he's local. I mean, he might have a summer house. here,
These
but,
symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINCESS.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his.
Do we have the song You Can't Change That by Radio? RAYDIO.
Keep your most valuable possessions protected by
Yes.
Maybe we should play that. Yeah, but it's about a girl, ain't it?
No, yeah. Well, I was looking at songs with radio in the title. That would be more. There's a bunch of songs with radio in the title.
We could do that. Play one song an hour with radio in the title. What's the other ones?
Best songs with radio in the title.
Radio Gaga, but I don't think it's in there.
Yeah, we don't have Radio Gaga. We have Video Killed the Radio Star. We have On the Radio with Donna Summer. Why can't they tell me who wrote?
My daughter works at the one in Swanton, LOL. What do you think that's all about? Works at the one in Swanton.
Is your the restaurant you ate at a chain?
No.
Okay. She works at the one in Swanton. Okay, we talked about Summer Lean. Don't know.
That's a nice pick. Oh, and Lori's already weighing in on Fruit Loop bagels.
Ooh, okay.
See what I'm doing here, Susie?
Yeah.
I'm engaging with the listeners.
You sure are, man. You are getting it done. You are getting it done.
Oh, yeah. She tried. You can't do the picks on
we're gonna
Facebook
have
Live
to
when
do
it's
our
going
own.
live.
All right.
That's all right.
Maybe
You guys tried. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, about 30 seconds. Why?
All righty. Let's do a show. Lord, help us to be funny.
Hey, guys, gals, friends, and pals, it's National Radio Day today.
I listen to radio.
Oh, it's just the radio. Then I should be able to listen to the radio.
Think we could listen to the radio?
I'm the #1 DJ.
What station? I listen to the radio. I must have heard it. It's X-rated radio, Barnyard Radio.
What are you listening to? Happy National Radio Day.
Denny Schaefer.
The Denny Schaefer Show will be forever in the annals of broadcast history in Toledo.
He's an idiot.
Susie.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm limber.
Paul.
Excuse me, I am outdoorsy. I drink on patios.
You've got a rainbow in your mouth. Open it for the world.
All right, let's do it, people. Let's do this. It is show number 1314, 1314. Denny Schaefer Show is brought to you by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Welcome to the broadcast. We're also on Facebook Live. Howdy ho, people. That's brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. A mix of sun and clouds, cool and breezy with a high of 70. Tonight, clear. Great sleeping weather, Susie. 47 is your low tonight. Tomorrow, sunny and beautiful, 74. We are sitting at 57 right now from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Lori says the Fruit Loop bagels are a 9.5.
Really?
She's jumping ahead of us, Lori. Today is Try It Tuesday. We'll do it. When do I have it scheduled?
After 8.
8 o'clock, 8:08-ish. So we'll be trying it. She also sent me a cool pic of the big badass supermoon. That's a nice pic. Thank you, Laura. Your moon looks awesome. Let's see. Today's National Radio Day, Susie.
I know, it's so exciting.
People have stories. I wonder who's going to be the first one to drop by Parade of Gifts. Who do you think? Who do you think it's going to be? Julie says, good morning. You truly are my favorite ever. I listened way back in the day when you were with Fred. I have an old boombox in the basement. You three are on Alexa in the kitchen and the bedroom and my phone upstairs as I get ready for work. 4 sources so I don't miss a thing of the DSP show. But I remember listening to Rick Dees. I enjoyed him. How did you listen to Rick Dees? Were you in L.A.? Because that's where he was. Maybe she means Rick Dees Countdown.
Maybe the countdown.
Maybe.
Yeah.
My mom loved Mitch and Mary Beth years ago. Have a great day, XOXO Julie. Mitch and Mary Beth were awesome. I took great pleasure in the day when we finally beat them, when we were over there on the other station and we finally beat them. Remember what I did? We beat Mitch and Mary Beth. They were over here on Hey 100. The ratings came out. We beat them. Me and Trisha went for a ride in the van, live on the air. We drove over here, parked right in front of the door with the headlights on. Trisha rolled down the window with the bullhorn, and I was telling her stuff to say, and they heard us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that that's where the studio was. We were right in front of the K100 studio. Yeah, she was blasting them.
Maybe I do. Okay.
It was pretty awesome.
Good times.
Mitch and Mary Beth had a really good show. I mean, they were very enjoyable.
Yes.
I mean, they were hokey, but they just had such great chemistry. They just really worked well together. So R.I.P. Mary Beth. And Mitch, I believe, is still in Florida.
Okay. That
I
sounds
don't know.
about
I
right.
knew that's what it was. Laura, point place for Radio Day. I just want to say, you always joke about you were a giant D in the 90s. I think Johnny D was worse than you. Man, would he rip people.
Yeah.
It's funny to hear Johnny now all mellow and stuff. LOL. Well, we all mellow, Laura, in Point Place. It's just the way it is.
Like fine wine. We mellow with age.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Right?
Was it Mitch and Mary Beth in the mornings on Hey 100, or was it Gary and Harvey? I think it was Mitch and Mary Beth. That was them. Never mind. Moving along. I don't know. It's a blur. I'll ask Fred. All right, Chad sent me some audio.
Yeah,
Do we have
you're
time
right.
for it? Here we are. Chad. Yeah, well, we kind of got a little discussion today, Chad, but that's not a bad
Yeah,
one.
we're
Susie,
celebrating Radio Day.
we are. It's National Radio Day. Hashtag National Radio Day. Susie, what's your favorite song to sing out loud?
My go-to?
Yeah, like maybe like you hear it on the radio and you always sing it.
99 Problems.
You are such a liar.
Am I, though?
Ah! Everyone wants to rule the world. Tears for Fears.
Yes, that's a good one for you.
That
Yep.
one I just absolutely love, and I get into that. And there you go, Chad. We answered your question. We have 4-pack of tickets to Toledo Zoo.
Yeah, very
We're
exciting.
going to be doing that. How well do you know the show? I got to remember, though, you know what I want to get back to? I want to get back to the phrase that pays.
Okay.
And
Okay, sure.
talk about the phrase that pays during the 530 Club. And then that's the phrase that pays. You got to be a certain caller, and you got
Yeah.
to know the phrase that pays so
Later
we
in
can
the show.
recycle somebody from the 530 Club. Listen, if you want to win these tickets, I'm going to give them away in the 8 o'clock hour or whatever. But you got to know the phrase that pays.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it just forces people to stick around longer. So remind me tomorrow. That's
All
what
right,
I want to do.
If I
We'll have to
remember,
come
I'll
up with
remind you. Yep.
Something stupid I say in the 530 Club will make that the phrase that pays.
Okay.
There you go.
Sounds good.
All right, so we are going to come back with those at some point. Maybe we'll do that in the 6 o'clock hour because we did in the 7 yesterday, didn't we? The zoo tickets. I don't remember. I don't know. I know this one of Susie's favorites, Meatloaf. Next on RQN.
You're right now. Traffic is sponsored by Gallon Tackus and Boys, not your Toledo area car accident lawyers, and Discover. It's quiet on the roads. We have no slowdowns or accidents. And that's been your right now traffic.
This report is sponsored by.
All right, there you go, peeps. Break number 1 of the real show is done.
Credit card at the end of your first year with cashback match. See terms at discover.com/credit card. Jenny Schaefer for Frank.
I'm sorry. Did you work on Carpets by Otto?
No,
Okay. We don't need it yet, but I'm just saying.
it's at 7:50.
Just a reminder.
I got to record a spot, people.
It's all good. I just.
Hi, everybody. Denny Schaefer here, and I want to tell you why you need to check out Carpets by Otto. Carpets by Otto, they're the top flooring retailer in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan with over 55 years of experience. Listen, Otto is the GOAT. The wide variety of carpet selections from different styles to top brands, it's unbeatable. Installation, no problem. Their installation crews ensures that your new carpet is flawless. You have a pet. Carpets by Otto offers carpets that are specifically designed to handle the mess and the wear and the tear caused by that beloved pet. What if you don't know what you want? Again, no problem. Carpets by Otto can come to your home with a free in-home estimate and work with you on a custom design that fits your needs. Carpets by Otto offers 3 convenient locations for you to visit in Holland, Perrysburg, and Toledo. You can also go to carpetsbyotto.com for more information. Don't wait, because right now you can have better living with better floors from Carpets by Otto. That's carpetsbyotto.com. There you go. There's one I can do.
Cool.
Might be a little long, though. Yeah, I'll knock that out once we get off Facebook Live.
All right, cool. That's all. That's fine.
Just remind me.
Just reminding you. Mm-hmm.
The cool thing is my home studio now sounds a lot better. So I can do it there. All right, Chad, more audio. All right, Chad sent us another one.
Oh,
I'll listen
I'm
to
gonna
that.
send him for what's working.
I wonder how many people respond to that every week, like us.
I think it's really just
Us.
Like I do the written, like the topic-y type response, and you and Paul are in charge of sending any audio.
Well, yeah, I try to get them audio. All right, I got a couple of minutes here.
All right, so you leave, come back.
I'm gonna rinse this out.
I'm gonna do a little volume. I hope we don't.
And
get
what
kicked
time
out.
here?
Facebook Live.
What do you want? The headphones up, or you want the
I'll
monitor
do
up?
whatever. All right, 625.52.
You
Yeah,
want?
that's cool. That's good. We don't own the rights to
625?
meatloaf.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
My bad, I did that.
All right, people.
Your taste buds, not your wallet. Grab Slingers today. American Fermentation Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Please drink responsibly. Jenny Schaefer. Mornings on 93.5 W.
I don't know why. Oh, have a moment. Damn, meatloaf is awesome. Okay. We might need more volume, people. Probably get booted off Facebook Live, but it's all right. It's worth it for meatloaf.
I'll never forget the way you right now. No way. And I would do anything for that. But I won't do that. Oh, I won't do that. So Some days it don't come easy. Some days it don't come hard. Some days it don't come at all. It's the days that never end. Some nights are pretty hard. And some nights are cold and nice. One night when nothing I'll ever see. As long as the land Some days I pray for silence, and some days I pray for soul. Some days I just pray to God of sex and love and rock and roll. Maybe I know that so long, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do you raise me up, you down. You get me right out of this godforsaken town. You take it all the rest. I get into everything.
What you need, Wolf? Feels warm in here. How's that? We don't know the rights to that face blow.
No, I already said it.
Holy crap! I only got 37 seconds.
Yep.
It's a good thing I came back.
I
Huh?
know, right? I was worried.
Oh, I forgot my coffee maker.
No, I won't do that.
And that's why God made alcohol. So you would. It's 93.5 WRQN Toledo's greatest hits. I know it doesn't mean that, says it, but you know. Were you digging that song?
Yes, it was awesome.
All right, hold on. I got to switch the mics back on our Facebook Live, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. I try and
switch. There we go. Now I got the studio fade. So you can watch us right now. Here's during the commercials. And when Paul's here, it's potty chat. Sometimes he jumps on his way in, too.
Yeah.
Want to keep an eye on that. All right, Chad's working overtime today. He sent me more audio. Oh, yeah. You always used to tape your tunes off the radio. It was awesome. And then the DJ would talk, and you'd be like, shut up, dude. I just want, you know what I mean? And then I became that dude. Yeah. Well, Casey's still on Sundays now.
Yeah,
We
right.
still do the
Mhm.
countdown now, which is kind of cool. So thank you, Chad. Chad's going above and beyond.
For sure.
He's working his way to super fandom and disco party, dude. It's all you need. I'm not going to officially announce yet, but
Oh, it's not the official announcement.
well, probably a good idea to keep the first Friday in June. The first Friday in
The
June
first Friday.
of 2025. I believe it's June 6th. Unofficially at Hinsville Park, Denny Schaefer disco party. So, oops, look like the camera froze on me, says he. That's the first one today. Let me
Oh, not much. Hey, you're talking about National Radio Day, and I'm looking back to the '90s. Still used to listen to you, and I was here listen to Johnny, and that texter earlier was like Johnny was actually nasty. Like even out in remotes and stuff, he just was not the nicest guy. But the one I wanted to know whatever happened to when I was a student in college, you see, we were encouraged to reach out to local professionals in our field, and there was a nighttime DJ on 92.5 named Mark Andrews. And I got to know him. I interviewed him a little bit. And then he turned into kind of a thief after a bit. Whatever happened to him? Do you know?
Really? Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he was nice the first time I met him, and then just turned into a jerk.
So kind of a short guy, a little heavy set, little weight on him.
Yeah, weight on him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's still on the radio in Toledo.
Is he really?
Yeah, he goes by the name of Mookie.
Mookie? What station? I had no idea he was still around.
He's on K100, dude. I gave him the name Mookie, and he dropped the whole Mark Andrews thing, and he's been Mookie ever since. I find that hard to believe that he was ever a giant D, because he is one of the nicest human beings.
He was the first time, and like I said, I don't know if he just perceived me as an annoying college student, but I interviewed him the one time, and he was super cool. But then after that, I was, I said, hey, would it be okay if I stopped by just to kind of watch and learn every once in a while? And kind of sort of said, sure. And the one night I called, I said, hey, I'm going to come down there, because we had a prearranged meeting to come down. And he was like, don't ever come down here again. Do not come down here.
Oh, maybe you caught him on a bad
Yeah,
day.
he could have caught him on a bad day.
I guess.
So yeah,
Wow.
because he's certainly and same for Johnny, certainly not that way now. But hey, super fan, thanks for calling. I appreciate you as always. Have a great day.
You guys too. Take care.
All right, see you, Eric. Okay, let's not just point out all the giant D's out there, because I'm the biggest D of all. Morning RQ, it's in the name, Denny. Morning RQN, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Who was that gigantic D in the 90s, that arrogant ass on that other station? He was all right. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey.
Yes.
You know what I really enjoyed and I miss?
What's
Paul
that?
Harvey. His little 6 minutes that he did at noon every day.
Oh, dude. He was the best. When I got to meet him one time at a radio conference, and I literally genuflected when I met him. I was such a huge fan, and I had been in radio already 20 years probably.
Oh wow.
He was one of the greatest. I mean, when I was in high school and I worked at a drugstore, I had radio listening to Paul Harvey every day. He came on at noon, and I made sure I was there listening at noon every day. He was the master.
Yeah, I enjoyed him. He was on the A100 at noon there.
Yeah.
Back then. So
There you go, Rob. All right, buddy. Have a good day.
Later.
Yeah, bye-bye. Rob, the greatest garbage man known to man. Happy National Radio Day. It's radio is why I'm in radio, Susie.
Okay.
Seem a little
Sure.
weird? I'll explain that story after we play Cheap Trick next on RQN. This morning sports report is brought to you by His Store and More, knives, cigars, and more on Lewis Avenue in Temperance. The Guardians and the Tigers and the Mud Hens all had the night off last night, but they all return to action tonight. Cleveland's in New York taking on the Yankees. Tigers are in Chicago taking on the Cubbies. The Mudheads, they're at home. Fifth Third Field taking on Iowa. Tyler Reddick, he wins the rain-delayed NASCAR Cup race at Michigan International Speedway yesterday. Dennis Hobson, who last week resigned as head coach at Lord's College, basketball coach. He was there 5 seasons. Well, guess what? He's returning to his alma mater right down the street from us. The City League Hall of Famer has been named the new AD at Bowsher High School. Congratulations, Dennis. And that is a look at your morning sports.
Being hurt in an accident is scary and stressful, but you are not alone. Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick has been fighting for the injured for 2 decades, and we're here to make the process as painless as possible. Expect more from your lawyer. Hurt in a car? Call KNR.
Make this the summer. At Charlie Scotch Chrysler Jeep Ram and lease the 2024 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4.
Okay, it keeps changing. Camera resolution. I changed it.
Hi, I'm
I changed it to 480 and it doesn't freeze and it keeps moving.
getting married.
Why is it
Or
doing
needing
that?
More space for your growing family. Perhaps
That's weird and wacky stuff, people. I mean, I know it's blurry on me, but who cares?
It's like a filter.
We can help.
Yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't look as good because of the lighting is bad. See, if I was over here, but
the worry out of your real estate
Well,
transaction.
do you want me to change the light?
No.
On you?
No.
Start your next
You can
chapter
have one
in
of
a quick
these.
way.
Put a spotlight
No.
on you.
no, Susie, it's not. I'm not eye candy anymore. It's my voice. It's what I say. It's not my looks anymore. I've come to terms with
Oh my
that.
gosh, dude, I'll give you a spotlight. We'll take one off.
No.
You can have this one.
Why are you yelling at me?
Come on. Let's light you up like the star that you are.
I remember listening to Who and listening to the top 100. You know who I haven't heard from in a while? Groovy Greg. So let me see where he is.
Saw him at fireworks. He stopped by the.
4th of July.
Yes, that's the last I've had it.
He has not texted in since,
We saw
oh, wait a
him-
minute,
We saw him 4th of July.
since July 25th.
Okay.
All right. I got to text Bob at Taylor Kia because I got to go over there today.
What's going on there?
All right. My console is, there's a piece broken on it. Yeah, the thing, you know how you put your hand and you hit the thing and it lifts up?
Yeah.
Well, that plastic piece broke,
Oh, hell.
so it won't open. Well, it's a 2015.
Right, right.
It's like 10, it's the car's 10 years old. Oh, she remember listening to WoHo, not Who.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny. People are talking about getting taxed. Who are the giant jerks in radio?
Isn't that something?
Me and Johnny. And then Mookie, the nicest guy on the
Oh my
freaking
God.
planet.
Yeah, that's odd. That's
There's
crazy.
no way. Mookie had to be having a bad day.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's so funny when you do that with your phone. What I see up here, it looks like you're looking down into a hole.
Sorry, I just need to double check something.
It's pretty funny.
And then I'll be back.
All right, I'm gonna go get my coffee thingy.
All right.
And then
Call
I'll
back
do
by
that.
6:41:40.
Yeah, let me turn this down.
6:41.
I also got to run something by you about baby showers.
Because I am the expert on all things baby. I had one child, people. Okay, hold on, everybody. I gotta check something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I gotta finish this. Okay, cool. Back. No, I'm not done for the day. Why? What? Okay, cool. All right. Um. All right, cool. All right. I need a tissue.
What?
Where are the tissues?
Oh, right underneath my thing.
Oh,
There's only a couple left, man.
sorry. Yep. All right, I'll use them sparingly.
No, I use them.
Give me one to hold me over, and then I'll go down with it.
You got some boogs?
No, this place makes my nose run. Then I'll go down to the bathroom for scratchy toilet paper.
Do we have them down there?
No, but we have scratchy toilet paper.
Oh, yeah. Who buys that?
I don't know what. We just get it from the Cintas place or whatever. All right,
Oh, we
one
do?
minute.
Oh, gosh, and my camera's frozen. That is so ridiculous. And then I got to keep reloading. All right, Thursday, I'm doing Facebook Live.
Okay, 30 seconds.
There we go. And then if I put settings, camera, it jumps back to 720. It won't
Why is
stay
it-
on
why is it
480p.
Not saying. That's so weird.
I don't know why. Leave it on standard
Working in
definition, jerky
retro
jerks.
grade.
93.5 WRQN. We are Toledo's greatest hits. Denny and Susie Paul coming in after what?
7 o'clock. I know he had a busy day yesterday and all of that, so he should be joining us shortly. Mostly sunny, a mix of sun and clouds, and then cool and breezy and 70. Tonight, clear and 47. It's going to be great sleeping weather, people. So you're going to enjoy that, as we all are, hopefully. We're still at 57 right now, and it's National Radio Day.
And now it's time for America's favorite daytime fun show.
This guy right here, he totally gets it.
Millions of people tuning in.
What the music industry is all about. Shut your mouth, I can't hear the radio.
He has an iron grip on the stored radio. He forces us to listen only to show tunes, even though we voted unanimously for adult contemporary.
All we need is radio.
I'll just be here listening to my tunes.
And if you're thinking about changing the station, don't you!
As we say in the radio business,
All we need is radio.
Listen to this example of thrilling music in stereo.
Radio still gets me geeked up after 43 freaking years. So it's like, it was invented in the late 1800s. And I didn't realize that the FCC gave a license to 8MK Radio in Detroit in 1920. I got to double check this. This doesn't sound right. It says it's the first, news radio station. So I don't know if somebody else was doing music before them, because I thought somebody was, but it doesn't matter. Today we celebrate National Radio Day. So what our discussion is, what is your first memory of radio? Who's your favorite radio DJ when you were growing up? Or whatever happened to blank former Toledo DJ? And what do you love most about radio? We've already exhausted the, hey, whatever happened to that jerk in the 90s who was such a jerk?
Right.
Yeah, but you remember them anyway, don't you? So we'll try to answer some of those. So you can text it in at 419-240-1935. Call in live and discuss. Or you can record your voice and text me that. I'll tell you why I got into radio. It's because of radio. I know that sounds like, okay, that seems kind of weird. I was 8 years old, Susie. 8 years old. So do the math. That's 1967.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
All right. We lived in a farmhouse on Francis Road in Mount Morris, Michigan, dirt road. And my Aunt Rita was over at the house. And she was babysitting us. My parents would go out because, they had to get away from 6 screaming kids. And she would come over and she would always have under her arm a stack of 45 records. And it was so fun because whenever she came over, we'd play records and,
fun.
And then one day she came over to babysit and she didn't have any records. She goes, we're going to listen to the radio tonight. So she put on the Big 6 WTAC out of Flint.
Wow.
And she turned it on. And that was when I first heard a DJ. And my dad used to listen to like Polka Sundays on WJR and WFDF out of Flint. JR, of course, out of Detroit. I mean, I pretty much grew up listening to JP McCarthy, because that's what my dad always listened. And there was no choice. You're in the car or we're at home. We watched whatever my dad wanted to watch on TV, and we listened to whatever he wanted to listen to on the radio. There was no discussion. So I never heard a radio DJ like Talk Up Records. And she turned it on, and I heard this guy come on, and I'm like, I said, who is that guy?
Yeah.
And she goes, he's the DJ. And I'm like, DJ? Yeah, disc jockey. I'm 8 years old.
Wow.
He's there, and he's playing and spinning the records. And I looked at her, and I went, I'm going to do that someday.
Oh, you're kidding.
8 years old.
Wow.
Because of the radio. So then when she'd bring her records over, this is no lie, I would put them on the record player, and then I would hit them, and I'd start talking over the records like I was a DJ. Yeah. It was crazy. So that's where I got my love of this business, this industry. I mean, I wanted to be a musician. Everybody wants to be a rock star. That ain't happening. And I knew I didn't have a whole lot of musical talent, but I knew I could talk.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh yeah, maybe too much. And some people are like, I think you've said enough, Schaefer. Might be time to move on. Anyway, that's my little National Radio Day story. So if you got something, any of those questions I asked you, you know what to do. Coming back, I got some wackiest of wacky news. And are we going to do a song with radio in it for Denny Breaks format?
Yeah, we'll break it down, work it out during the break.
All right. Well, and I want to tell you about, okay, not that one. That was the wacky news story about a woman who dropped her daughter off at college and she decided to stay. I'll explain that one coming up after we play Phil Collins next on RQN.
You are right now. Traffic is sponsored by Gallon Tackets and Boys and all your Toledo area car accident lawyers and eBay. We have no accidents to report, but we do have lane restrictions on Cherry at Summit. Beep, beep. That's been there right now. Traffic.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors.
All right.
eBay Motors is here for the ride.
Let me
with
check the
Mercy
camera,
at
see
the
if it's
prices
switched.
you
No,
want.
it hasn't
eBay
switched.
guaranteed fit, they're guaranteed to
But
make
when
your
it
ride
does,
every time or your money back. Keep your ride
and now it's frozen. Oh, you son of a.
Maybe something got.
I don't know. Let me
But
bring it
that
back up.
shouldn't
All right,
be-
settings,
Okay.
camera, back to high def. Put it on 480, then it doesn't mirror my camera. What does that mean?
That means the image is how it truly is, or it's like flipped.
Oh, I don't want to do
Don't
that.
ask me to explain, but see
All right.
how it
So
looks.
no, I can't. I just keep switching it and it keeps doing that. I think it's because I switch between the audio. But it never used to do that.
No, it didn't. Oh.
All right, let's record. Morning, IQN. Who dis? Hello, Larry the umpire. How may I help you?
Give you a couple of my memories. Back in the old days, in the mid '60s, mid to late '60s, we listened around here on our transistor radios, mostly to WHO and WTOD. Lee Fowler was at WHO, and Bob Kelly was at TOD. We carried at Inverness, and we'd go out to TOD when you guys was just basically a farm field and shag golf balls for Bob Kelly. So that was our fun back then. And then in the early '70s, Fowler had a morning show on with Kelly, and they were the two funniest guys I ever heard on radio ever. That show was a scream. It was my absolute favorite.
Who was with Bob Kelly then?
It was Lee Fowler. It was like early '70s,
Oh, okay.
72.
Yeah.
I was working in the factory, and I'd get up. I worked in a factory and went to college, and I'd get up to go to work, and it'd be those 2 in the morning. They'd have me laughing all the way to work.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to make you smile. Well, maybe we won't get you to laugh, but maybe we'll get a smile out of you today, Larry. All right, buddy. Thanks for weighing in. Thanks for sharing your memories. Have a great day. All right, bye-bye. Called me.
All
He
right,
called me big guy
guy.
after he insulted me.
Insurance companies to deny you care for pre-existing conditions. Not Marcy Captain. She does what's best for people. Fact is, Marcy's always fought.
Turn that crap down.
The umpire.
Hello, Larry the umpire. How may I help you?
My memories, back in the old days, on our transistor radios, mostly the WHO. We carried.
Got to tighten up Larry a little bit, Susan.
Yep.
Basically
No
a
worries.
cornfield and shag golf balls for Bob Kelly. Basically a cornfield and shag golf. So that was our fun back then.
Bob Kelly had a membership to Inverness.
And then early
That's
ever
what I meant
heard
to live.
on radio ever. That show was a scream. It was my absolute favorite.
Who was with Bob Kelly then?
I mean, I was a member of Ohio Meadows in the 90s. But...
It was Lee Fowler. It was like early 70s, 71,
Oh, okay.
72.
Yeah.
I was working on,
I was like, 71, 72.
and I'd get up to go to work, and it'd be those two in the.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to make
Laughing all the way to work.
Well, we'll try to make you smile when we'll try to make you smile when maybe we won't get you to laugh, but maybe we'll get a smile out of you today, Larry.
That'll be good enough.
All right, buddy. Thanks for weighing in. Thanks for sharing your memories. Have a great day.
You too, big guy. Have a good one, all of you.
That's how I'm ending it.
You too, big guy. Have
Yep.
a good one, all of you.
That's my favorite part of the whole call. Right at the end. That's funny. All we need is Radio Gaga.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Of course we know. It's a cool song. Why would we?
That's
What do you got here?
That's my proposition. Well, you gotta pick music for 7 o'clock. hour.
Donna Summer on the radio. Autograph, turn up the radio.
We're gonna rock the docks. Yep.
All righty.
You'll
That's what we're doing.
You'll recognize it when you hear it.
Susie picks.
Oh, I don't know if this is a problem with the
Whoops. And they're gone. Oh, they're probably calling for the car.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we got that coming up. Yeah. Yeah. We got that coming.
All righty, Didy. Okay, Chicago. Wait a minute. Change. Boston.
Okay, cool.
Stevie Nicks, winner, Toto, Club Nouveau.
Cool.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm not going to be able to record
Carpet.
because we got to do the contest.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't go till 7:50.
Morning, IQ. Morning, RQN. Who dis?
This is Larry the Umpire.
Hello, Larry the Umpire. How may I help you?
I was just calling in about good old National Radio Day. Give you a couple of my.
That's overmodulating, Susie.
Alrighty, 1 minute.
Morning, RQN. Who dis?
This is
Oops, that's even worse.
Alrighty, about 30 seconds.
One last time.
Alrighty, 20 seconds.
Morning, RQN.
Nope, that's even worse.
.93.5 WRQN, Toledo's greatest hits. Daddy Susie Pollywog in moments. Mix of sun and clouds today. Cool, breezy, high 70. We are at 57 right now. Hashtag National Radio Day. We're celebrating radio, Susie, the beloved industry that has affected all of us at some point in our lives. What's your first memory of radio? Favorite radio DJ growing up? Whatever happened to blank, former Toledo DJ? Or what do you love about radio? Morning, RQN. Who dis?
This is Larry the Umpire.
Hello, Larry the Umpire. How may I help you?
I was just calling in about good old National Radio Day. Give you a couple of my memories. Back in the old days, in the mid '60s, mid to late '60s, we listened around here on our transistor radios, mostly to WHO and WTOD. Lee Fowler was at WHO, and Bob Kelly was at POD. We caddied at Inverness, and we'd go out to POD when you guys were just basically a cornfield and shag golf balls for Bob Kelly. So that was our fun back then. And then early in the early '70s, Fowler had a morning show on with Kelly, and they were the two funniest guys I ever heard on radio ever. That show was a scream. It was my absolute favorite.
Who was with Bob Kelly then?
It was Lee Fowler. It was like early '70s, 71,
Okay.
72.
Yeah.
I was working in a factory, and I'd get up. I worked in a factory and went to college, and I'd get up to go to work, and it'd be those 2 in the morning that they'd have me laughing all the way to work.
Well, we'll try to make you smile. Well, maybe we won't get you to laugh, but maybe we'll get a smile out of you today, Larry.
That'll be good enough.
All right, buddy. Thanks for weighing in. Thanks for sharing your memories. Have a great day.
You too, big guy. Have a good one, all of you.
That's me, big guy, Susie.
Yeah, you're the big guy.
Big
today.
guy.
Big guy.
Big guy. Now, the Denny of old would have ripped Larry. Oh, this show's a hell of a lot funnier than those two clowns.
Oh.
You know. But I'm not that guy anymore, Susie. I sat there and I listened to it. Listen, Bob Kelly is a radio legend in this town, and I pray that his health is still good. Somebody said, hey, have you heard from Bob Kelly in a while? No, the last time I saw Bob was a couple of years ago at the station Christmas party.
Right. Yes.
The last time we saw Bob. I know Bob's with us because if he wasn't, it would have been all over the news. So good dude. Him and Staples were always so kind. He used to put on all those basketball charities, the charity thing for the post office.
That's right.
Remember that?
Yes.
We used to play. Oh
That was
my gosh, we had so much fun. All right, there you go. You got any memories of radio, people? You know what to do. You can call them in, text them in, whatevs. Time for Wacky News, brought to you by Fastlane Auto Care. Choose Fastlane for all your automotive repairs. Ford in the Trail and Mommy. A North Carolina mom recently took her daughter to college for her freshman year, but instead of driving away, Susie, after delivering the last box to her dorm room, she stayed. Lori Miggins brought her 18-year-old daughter Taylor to Appalachian State University early for cheerleading practice, and her roommate wasn't arriving until like next week. So mom spent the night with Taylor in her dorm room. I wanted her to sleep over, the teenager said. We're just so close, and I didn't want to be alone. Okay. That is a huge red flag, Susan, if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. Taylor is the oldest child, and the idea of the separation from her leaving home was hard, both on mom and daughter. Their sleepover at the dorm was fun for both of them, and Taylor says it helped her anxiety a lot to have mom right there. Well, as you would expect, Susie, when they posted it, they're getting ripped. Some of the comments. This is gross and weird. Have some boundaries. Say goodbye to your kid and go cry in the car like everybody else. I've worked in every level of college and university admissions, and I advise, and advising, I can tell you, this is a terrible idea. Yeah. Mom spending the first night with the daughter in the dorm room. I don't know. It could become a thing. Check this out.
Ready for a cheap vacation you'll never forget? Then book your stay with College Dormosity. Yes, if you're looking to save money and have no concept of boundaries, College Dormosity is perfect for you.
I booked a 3-night stay in my daughter's dorm room with College Dormosity. She hated every second of it, but I had a blast, right, honey? She's still not speaking to me because she's so embarrassed.
Yes, you'll love College Dormosity.
I'm staying at my son's frat house. It was the best time I've ever had, and I'm still here. Woo! Party!
It's College Dormosity.
And next week I'm staying at the sorority house.
No, you're not.
Oh, man.
Book your stay at your kid's college today.
And there it is, today's wacky news. All right, we're setting up Denny Breaks format. We picked, Susie did. This is all you, Susie.
Yeah, it's
I
all
like
on me.
All right, it's National Radio Day. So song number 1 is Donna Summer on the radio. Oh, her voice is like butter.
Good.
I hope she wins, but she may not.
I don't
because
know.
This is a rock town, Susie, with the rock and roll and the heavy metal and the big hair, all of that. Oh, I get chills when I hear her voice.
Good,
Song
that's good.
number 2 is Autograph. Turn up the radio.
We're going to rock the dock.
Are we going to reach the beaches?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? Rock the dock? No. How did that go?
And shake the lakes.
Rock the dock, shake the lakes, and rule the pool. Something like that. What do you guys want? You want to rock out? Autograph? Turn up the radio? Heavy duty stuff, people. You get to decide. Was it yesterday we didn't get 30 votes?
Yeah, I don't think we got 30, so come on, people. You got to vote today.
Yeah, so we didn't get 30, so we didn't play either of them yesterday. I wish the song would kick in.
It's coming.
Running
Here we go.
long here. We're running way damn
It's all right.
late. All right, that's it. That's all you're getting. Song 1, Donna Summer. Song 2, Autograph. You just text it to me. Song 1, Song 2. We get 30. We play back the winner. Pollywog coming up next after Boston on RQN.
From the Night Insurance Studios, this is 93.5 WRQN, Bowling Green, Toledo, a Cumulus media station.
Hey, good morning. I'm James Sargent. The 13
All right, back to the web cam. Oh, no, that's it.
Yeah, that was fast.
Sorry about the frozen camera. Nothing I can do. It sucks. Thursday, I might do it a different way. So anyway, share the video, please.